Hey everyone, welcome back to the coins. Keep an eye on your house for your crypto fix. I'm the boss. The Ripple Van Winkle. Hope everyone is having a great day, folks. Today is Thursday. It's almost the weekend. It's not payday yet, but Friday might be the start of a long weekend. How does that sound? Tonight, though, we have fun things planned. I guess that's good news. The kickball semifinals are at 630, and if we win, we play in the finals at 830, trying to win another championship. Hopefully, we get to play that team that Memory Story told you about last week. We went to play them, but they didn't want to play us because two people didn't sign a waiver form. And then they said they wanted to take the win so they could have the number 1 seed while we were the 2 seed. As I said, it looks like it will be a fun night, but we have a lot to talk about in this show. You can probably tell because you saw the thumbnail of the video. Dear XRP and XLM fans, something amazing is about to happen. All you need to do is be patient, and if you do, you will be rewarded. That's how easy it is. All you need is a little patience, and we will all be rewarded. Without further ado, I want to get started. Blockchain 70,767, it's at 0.94% right now. In the last 24 hours, Ethereum was worth $3,587. It's at 0.26% right now. USDT and USDTC are both coming in at their dollar pegs, and XRP is at a lean 62 cents. It's a 0.72% return, which isn't bad. The total market value of all cryptocurrencies is now $2,276 billion. Yesterday, I was able to buy ADA for about 63 cents. I now hold 16 different cryptocurrencies. I'm ready for the bull run. The way I see it, 15 of those cryptocurrencies will pump, and I'll make a lot of money. I'll then move my money into XRP and make even more money. I'll then cash out my bags, put my feet up, light a cigar, and enjoy my retirement. Lines of luxury. If you weren't at the AMA yesterday, it was fire. Yes, I run an AMA where you can talk to me, hear about the project, and hear my thoughts and opinions. Well, guess what? We set a goal of 150 villains this month, and they all sold out. What does that mean? As promised, the TDN exchange is being improved, and I'm also providing a market maker for 6 months at the start. We'll be able to use them for longer after the 6 months, but we'll only pay for 6 months at a time because they're very expensive. Congratulations to all TDN holders. I'll send this out, and it's a reply to KoolCoin. He thanks everyone for their messages. Concerns raised after the KoolCoin incident can be put to rest. Upholding is not affected in any way. We are not a single exchange. We are connected to over 30 different venues, including DeFi. This means that if one exchange goes down or a protocol stops working, our order flow is automatically rerouted to other venues in real time. But I still want to know that you're connected to 30 other avenues. If you have this rollover method, why do you still go down? It sounds like you should never go down. That's too much. I support Uphold, and I even work as an advertising marketer for them. I'm all about Uphold. I buy crypto on Uphold every week. I buy about $2,000 worth of crypto every month on Uphold. But I just want to throw this out there because a lot of people didn't know what Uphold was when you buy crypto on Uphold. They're basically buying it from someone else and then moving it into their cold storage solutions. That's what's going on with Uphold C. It said crypto, it's simple. He doesn't see enough downside or any more downside coming to Bitcoin. What's going to happen next? Prices will start to creep back up. Remember that in about 2 weeks, there might be some turbulence, but I think that turbulence gets bought out very quickly. Once it does, Bitcoin is going to send 80 to 100% even higher. This thing's going 125 to 150, folks. It's going down this year. 70,000 to 897. There's a $3,000 gap that we need to hold above. I think this will hold. I don't think we'll see much downside. If we do see more downside, it will be picked up right away. BlackRock CEO Larry.Fink says that the spot Bitcoin ETF is the fastest growing ETF in history, and he's very optimistic about Bitcoin in the long term. We knew this. Member, they all used to say things like, don't buy Bitcoin, don't like Bitcoin, and will never invest in Bitcoin. Now they're all super optimistic because their bags are packed. I'm very optimistic about the long term. Bitcoin's ability to work, if you look at how much that's gone up, it really surprised me. I mean, look at it. We're making a market with more liquidity and more transparency, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I never thought we'd see this kind of retail. You thought you'd do well, but not this well. I thought, yes, definitely. I bet it's your ETF over at iShares. It's about to overtake Grayscale. When you look at the gains since January 11th, when it all started, which was in the business for a lot longer, have you ever seen this much money come into IBIT so quickly? This is the largest ETF in the history of ETFs. If you don't think Bitcoin's breaking records, you're wrong. Or 100,000, I told you that we changed our goals. My original goals for Bitcoin were 125 to 150 on the high end. Now we're looking at more like 125 to 175. Many people are saying that Bitcoin will go above $200, and some are even saying that it will go above. We've only seen the first wave of these ETF companies come in. Wave 2 is on its way and will bring. Morgan Stanley is putting how much money behind it along with all the other companies. Also, take a look at this Ethereum ETF. If we get Ethereum ETFs, that means more money from institutions will flow into the market. Then we see an XRP ETF and more money from institutions keeps flowing into the market. This thing is going to $7 to $10 trillion. It says $4.5 trillion. Asset manager, it fills out an S1 form for a spot. ETF for Ethereum that includes staking, it's going to happen with the Fidelity S1 Ethereum ETF. The only question is when tomorrow, early next year, or never. No one really knows, but we know it's coming. I've said it before on the channel, and I'll say it again, we will see an Ethereum ETF, an XRP ETF, and baskets of crypto ETFs. This will keep bringing new money into crypto, $7 to $10 trillion, maybe even more because of this. We've talked about Keith before. I need to get him back on the show, and he said that if we see it, a lot of money will leave traditional markets and go into crypto. I think he said something like 5 soon XRP and XLM will melt faces. There are 2 coins that haven't moved or done anything for 6 years. Most people think they are dead coins, but as a technical expert, I don't care too much about stories or a settlement. He says that the prices of these 2 coins have been leveling off with higher lows and lower highs. This is making a symmetrical triangle pattern. These are the biggest triangle patterns I've ever seen. Their apexes are pretty close to each other. What is the apex? It's when it hits the little tip at the end and it's ready to go boom. He says the XRP symmetrical triangle target casually lines up with the top of this channel, where it's aiming for $10 to $13. That's interesting, but he's not done yet. He goes on to say that if we get the full triangle height, we'll be looking at about $38. That's interesting, right? XLM is also following the same pattern. Its target price is $250. Both of these goals will be met, and XRP's target price of $10 is definitely possible. Migra Crypto said about XRP that he is promising a 6x to a 10x once the rise is complete. A 6x from here to $3.60 is possible, but I don't think it would be possible. It's a promise. I told you the goal is 350, 650. It's happening right now for $3, which we can call $3. I also said it would happen between $3 and $600, which is a 6x. Yes, there will be some movement in XRP this year, but nothing too big. We won't break the all-time high set in 2017 to 2018, but that will happen next year. Then we'll see the parabolic move. How high do we go? That's the question. But if you remember the BlackRock ETF that was filed in Maryland, XRP started to pump, and for some strange reason, XLM followed it. That's what will happen here. XRP is going to go, XLM is going to go people. It's going to be a magical moment because many of us who own XRP or XLM have been sitting through this storm and our bags haven't moved much. But when they do move, they'll move, and we'll be refreshing live CoinWatch CoinMarketCap and seeing those gains. XLM 250 simple, and no trouble XRP is going to go above its all-time high. I'd love to see it go above $5 XRP. $10 XRP would be the cherry on top. We still have a while to go, so let's see where Bitcoin and the rest of the market go. Let's end the triple VS. CC case, let's get close to or above $1 this year before Bitcoin really takes off. Then we can talk about those double-digit places, but they are on their way. That's it for now. Go wash your hands. Be nice to each other. The Ripple Van Winkle is out.